third time ever. Guys, put your hands together for the hopefully funny, probably not, Mike Diplex. Be careful. Yeah, Mike, get down here.
Yeah. So, I'm pretty glad that Derek started us off with some undiplomatic racing jokes because that's sort of like my territory. So I was watching this horror movie and that they had like the Asian guy like running scared and like he was the most scared out of like everyone. He's getting beaten up the most. And then part of me was thinking was like, I mean, isn't this guy like supposed to know martial arts? Like, shouldn't he be able to like destroy the killer automatically? And then I thought more. I'm like, maybe that stereotype doesn't sort of make sense because, like, I mean, if you come to think about it, you gotta learn martial arts early, and the only way you learn martial arts early is if your mom and dad let you. But with Asian parents, like their mom and dad would never let them learn martial arts unless like they have like an A+ in like every subject, have like all their extracurricular activities, get into Harvard at like grade 9, and then maybe if you have some free time left, then yeah, you can learn martial arts.
No free time.
So I can just sort of picture like the Asian kid going up to his dad and being like, "My dad, if I don't know martial arts, how do I protect myself against like a bully that's like 1.5 times my size?" He says, no martial art right now. When you get old, you rich, stay poor. You hire a crowd to beat them up. Now go calculus, more calculus, less talking. Those derivatives not going to differentiate themselves. So, like when I was studying at Western, I would always go to this convenience store. And there'd be a Korean guy at the convenience store. And every time he would like enter, like he'd speak like half in English. Like all of his sentences were like half. So you enter and every time he'd be like, "Hello, how are you?" I'm like, "Yeah, how me? I really don't know that question. I mean, I don't know how the universe came into being. I don't know like how everything happened. Like if I did, I'd be like a better physicist than Albert Einstein, Isaac Newton, all those guys combined because I would have like literally like found the equation for everything." Then after that, like when you go up to the checking counter, you have like your whatever you buy, like you go to pay for it, and then he's like, small bag. I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, what about the small bag? Like, I mean, like I can have a small bag, and it'll be a small bag. Like, I think you mean like, do you want a small bag? And then when you leave the Korean, you leave the convenience store. He's like, bye, have a nice. Oh yeah, sure. Have a nice ride. I'm like, it's always like half sentences, which I thought was pretty funny. And like I'm also a guy who doesn't have a lot of luck with the ladies. So there was that one time at my work, I won a $10 gift certificate for Tim Hortons because they were asking like what constitutes harassment and what doesn't constitute harassment. So I said constructive criticism doesn't constitute harassment. So they're pretty impressed by that, and they gave me a $10 Tim Hortons card. So I'm talking to my friends, and we're all conversing, and I was just like bringing up this like not having a lot of good luck with the ladies. So the first reaction that comes to their mind is like, yeah, don't take a girl to Tim Hortons. And I'm like, yeah, I know I'm no Casanova, but I think I know like all these like basic etiquettes that you don't take a girl to Tim Hortons. And then after that, I was around my bro, and I cracked with a Down syndrome joke that he didn't really like. So he's trying to get me back by you're close to Tim Hortons again. So it's written like $1 donuts at Tim Hortons. So he tells me that like because you made that joke, I'm gonna hire a girl to come and like offer you to buy $1 donuts at Tim Hortons, and that's gonna be your date. And then my instant reaction is like, and if she's hot, like how's that a bad thing? Like she can literally take me to like one of those like wheelbarrows in India where like you buy like food and you get to be a food poisoning, and I'll still be okay with that if she's hot. like you know like guys and girls, like we're wired differently. Like for guys, you don't have to like put in work. Like you can like a wise person once said that if a guy like wanted to have fun, like he would get it on, and I guess it's a polite way of saying like have sex. in like a forest on like a cardboard board. I wouldn't mind it at all. but girls, like, you gotta be like professional, like you gotta like buy them stuff, you gotta take them out. But guys, it's like the ideal situation, like if you're like a gamer or like an avid sports guy, you'd be like, yeah, I'm putting some news in Call of Duty. Let me know when you wanna get it on. And that's about it.
That's what you're talking.
No. So yeah, then for the last bit of information, like I was watching a little bit of Breaking Bad, and would you know that the vacuum guy in Breaking Bad like played a Lebanese terrorist in a 1985 Chuck Norris movie, Delta Force? I was pretty surprised to find that out. So I'm just thinking, like, what would happen if people found that out today, that an ethnically European guy put on brown face and was playing a black guy as a terrorist in like a 1980s movie. Like, they would literally bring like Ghostbuster traps to like the grave and like try to like pull people from heaven because they entered heaven under false pretenses. They're like, no, you're canceled.
Spoiler alert.
That's it? Yay! Guys, for your third time, Mike, that was great. So in your short stint with us, you were able to bring us some casual racism. I appreciated that. Your Chinese accent was spot on. That was wonderful. The dating advice you can give us as to what women want, you should write a book. You should probably write. Women would love that. They really would love that. And the random fun facts on movies. Thank you. You are a wealth of fun and useless information. I appreciate that.
Thank you.